I'm just gonna do it like I normally do, where I just click record as we're just randomly talking, and we'll just come in on that, So get everything out now. That's you.
I don't even know what to randomly talk about.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, and I gotta fix that. There we go. Now we can do this. Now we can do it. And hey, we're live. Well, we're live right now, but when you watch this, it's not gonna be live. It's gonna be recorded because that's how not live works. That's how not live streaming works. Is that you watch the past? It's kind of like time travel in a way. But anyways, Kenpachi, Zaddy Squirt over there.
We're here.
How you doing, Zaddy?
We made it to another week.
We made it to another week, bro.
I didn't think we'd make it this far with the podcast, to be honest.
You talk about the podcast. I thought you meant with life in general.
With life, too. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
It rained today. I got scared. I'm out there just trying to walk, and the ground's wet. And
gonna do that a lot, bud.
Dude, I've had my shoes for 17 years. The bottoms are not there, bro. I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna slip and fall, and I'm gonna be dead. But we survived this week. Got some rain coming up this weekend. If you live in the area, which most of you probably don't, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain, and that's your Ollie Williams weather report. Can I get sued for that? We're fucked. We're so fucked. Family Guy's gonna be after my ass.
They're definitely gonna hear this too.
Yeah. Seth Green and them, and then they're gonna make fun of it. They're gonna make a parody of it on Family Guy. And I'm gonna be so mad when they do it. It's gonna hurt my feelings.
Dude, they're gonna make me look so ugly as a cartoon.
Your hair, they're gonna have you you got electrocuted. Your hair's just gonna be out.
I'm gonna hate that. Roasted.
God, man. Anyways, how was your Apex week, man? You got the update yesterday. I know you don't play on Tuesdays, on update days.
Yeah.
Well, usually Tuesdays in general because your work day, but
yeah.
But update days for sure.
Yeah, especially update days. I just don't play at all. I don't even load it up. Why just make yourself mad?
Why just get annoyed?
Yeah, dude, and you're gonna get annoyed. You're gonna want to play so bad. Just sleep hard on Tuesdays on updates. Get off work, go to sleep right when you get off work. Wake up at fucking 6 a.m. Normally, the servers we fixed. Servers were still shit today, but they're way better than they were yesterday. I could play. I played fine most of the day.
Yeah.
But everyone I played with kept disconnecting and shit.
Yeah, that's how it's been. I've seen is that some people. I haven't played yet, but I have seen that most of the time, if you load in with a full squad, you're not gonna make it very long with that.
I would say it's a lot of fun.
Attack.
It's a lot of fun, and we're gonna go over it, so I'm not gonna talk too much about why it's fun.
Like the update,
but. Yeah, but the update is so much fucking fun.
Yeah, bro. We'll get in there. Before we get there, though, this podcast is brought to you by our meat of the week, which is pepperoni. Pepperoni is our meat of the week. It's really good. You can put it on pizza. That's most commonly used food for the meat that we picked, pepperoni. I think you can get it in the little, with cheese at the gas station. There's the beef jerky and cheese, which isn't pepperoni, and then there's the salami and cheese, which also isn't pepperoni. But then there's the pepperoni and cheese and crackers and Lunchables and shit. I ate so much pepperoni as a lunch in Lunchables now that I think about it. As a kid, growing up, as a grown kid. But yeah, man, what do you eat with your pepperoni pizza?
First of all. The only time I order a pepperoni pizza is when, I got someone and I know they're picky, but I'm not going to call them out on it, so I'm just going to settle.
Because who doesn't like pepperoni pizza?
Yeah, we'll settle. I'll eat it, and I'll be fine with it. It's yummy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm getting a pizza for myself, dude, I want everything on it.
Yeah, I feel that. Not veggies for me, but...
And no, dude, no. See, you don't. No, see, you don't feel it already.
I don't feel it already.
I like you said, you feel it, and then the first words out of your mouth were that you don't feel it already. And that's the crazy part about it. And you don't feel it so hard because when I say everything, dude, I don't want questions asked after that. If I say I want a pizza with everything on it, anything you ask after that's fucking stupid.
True.
Okay. And there's not any stupid questions, but that's a dumbass fucking question. Because when I say I want everything on it, dude, I want all of what you got, dude. I want it all, dude. And if you ask me, Parmesan, yes, like obviously, but fucking say anything, dude. You could say pickles. What did I say, dude? If I get the pizza now, dude, I'm doing you a favor because, and this has got a lot of built up because I do say everything, and every single time they're like, "Well, this? Do you want this?" Yeah, dude, this isn't a fucking game we're playing. We're not dating. We're not, you know.
They're not trying to figure you out. They're not trying to, you know.
When I say everything, I'm giving you some wiggle room to fuck up. Because if there's something on it I don't like, that's my fault, bro.
That's facts.
You know?
That's facts.
Just roll with it, dude.
Just go with it, bro.
Your job, bro.
Don't get a complaint.
Anyways. That's my shit, dude. If it's that's my shit, dude. If you work at a pizza place or a Subway.
And guys, I can confirm this because we were at Wild Wings watching some football, which we'll get into later because football is back. And he ordered some street tacos. He ordered some street tacos and said, "Can I have some street tacos? Just how they come." And she didn't hear him because it was kind of loud. And she said, "You said add sour cream?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Now, yeah.
And he was like, "I didn't say that, but now, yeah, put the sour cream on there. That sounds good, actually."
If it came with sour cream or not. But when you added a thing to it, it's there now. It's there now.
That's crazy. Anyways,
because I want as much in here as I can get, and I don't care what it is. I want as much in here as I can get in.
Zaddy Sus, can I get some Zaddy Sus in the chat? Can I get some Zaddy Sus in the chat? All right, well, let's dive in to these patch notes that came out about a week ago, and it's already live right now. We'll talk about a couple things. And I'm mostly going to be asking you because you've played it and I haven't. So, Rampart Town Takeover, what's it like? Rate it.
I mean, as far as what is it? We're in season 10, yeah?
Yep.
I'll just rate season 10 as a whole great. It's
great.
Good.
Good. But what about that POI in particular?
Haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't even been there. Okay.
It's still rotating maps, and I'm not
okay.
gonna lie to you, dude. I've maybe played World's Edge twice, and I've played like 8 hours of Apex today, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, but
it looks cool. It looks like it has a lot of loot. It looks kind of like a paintball course. And you got her ship there.
I haven't been there at all. But as far as like the patch notes, as far as the buffs and nerfs, I'm enjoying it.
I'll say this: it looks like it would be a really fun arenas map. It looks like it would be a good arenas map.
That's actually a cool idea to think of.
Yeah. If you're into arenas, that is. Her heirloom. What do you think?
Cool. That's cool.
Do you have it?
It's unique. No.
You gonna get it?
Fuck no.
It's cool. It's cool. It's unique. You gonna get it?
Honestly,
no.
them, you know, on a sales perspective, on a business perspective, EA wasn't really fucking thinking here.
I think it's a nice heirloom for her.
No. It's good heirloom. Who the fuck is $160 invested into Rampart though?
Well, that's the thing is like it doesn't matter what they put out.
Yeah, but listen, hear me out.
Unless they gave Rampart like double health and everybody was about to play her or some shit.
Well, that's another thing. She's pretty overpowered right now. She might be the best legend.
It's kind of fun.
But she's real fun, dude. She's real fun. I played her one game and I had like 9 kills, like 4,600 damage. Like she's crazy.
They should just give you the heirloom.
Exactly.
Zaddy Squirt.
I never played her before. She's just that good. But here's the thing: is tell me they wouldn't have made more money releasing a second octane heirloom. Motherfuckers would have gone crazy, dude.
Oh, and you could pick which one, or you could dual wield them, or you could switch them out mid game.
Dude, I don't care if they release the same heirloom. You could just dual wield it. Nah, I'm buying it. Fucking. Yeah,
Pathfinder, they give him 2 extra hands, and he just got 4 gloves now. Dude, imagine if they came out with like some event where all the legends were like altered in some way, and Pathfinder's like General Grievous, and he just got like all these fucking arms, dude.
Dude, that's funny because they would probably blow Wraith's arms off. That'd be all she altered.
Yeah, no, she would be. They would make Wraith like.
She'd just be a torso and a head.
but she could still pick things up. It's like it would be like her dimensional like phase was glitching, and she was just like her body was just like going in and out, kind of.
That'd
That would
be
be
dope
kind,
looking
that'd be kind of a
skin.
cool skin, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Respawn. Let's talk.
That skin's no Reagan for sure.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Okay, so we had a real quick, something really funny, a funny tweet I saw. That kind of goes with the Rampart buff as far as the the Sheila. So somebody posted, if you use the entire Sheila and then melee immediately after, the bullets just start regenerating in it. Like slowly, very slowly. It's not like anything crazy, but it's not supposed to be there. And
Yeah,
so,
but dude, you're legit just carrying it around.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, because once you get her ult, you just have a minigun as a third weapon.
Yeah. And so this guy posted that video, and the funniest comment, the top one, this guy replied, and he was like, I can't wait for Respawn to see this and nerf Watson. I was like, damn, bro, that's some shit they would do. And yeah, I was watching the homie Kodagami play the other day, and he was just fucking around with Rampart, and he had the Sheila and a Kraber, and I was like, bro, that's just ridiculous.
Dude, it's crazy.
So they accidentally leaked a future gun, the Nemesis Burst AR. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be an energy gun.
Yeah, it is. Let's just do this here. What weapons in Apex are burst?
Prowler and Hemlock.
Okay. What two weapons have been the most overpowered?
Well, you can go into a lot of like the Prowler has been like the most overpowered.
No, but bear with me. Like they've been. No, I mean, do you think the Prowler's more overpowered now, or the Hemlock when it one bursted you for 180 or whatever?
The Prowler, I think the Prowler's always still been overpowered because it's
really,
it's an easy 2-burst close
range.
range.
I'm taking that, dude. I'm taking that season 7 Hemlock. I think
that
over
single fire,
almost any.
That single fire Hemlock.
No,
bro?
dude, the burst with the.
They just
fucking,
buffed it. They just buffed the hip fire
I know,
on it too.
and dude, it's the best gun in the game right now.
I think people just don't like shooting a burst.
I think that too, but dude, I've been using it because I was a big fan of it in season 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
And then they nerfed the hip fire accuracy. Well, they buffed the hip fire accuracy, and dude, low key, I'm telling you right now, it's the best gun. Nobody knows it yet, but the
Nemesis.
it's just yeah, it's just a nerf to the 301. It being as good as it is because it's the most versatile gun in the game now. It's the best shotgun, as well as the best sniper in the game right now.
What, the Hemlock?
Yeah.
It's the best sniper?
And shotgun.
Oh my god. I'm going to roll off of that real quick. Anyways.
I think it hits 105 with a full burst.
Shit.
Tell me that's not a sniper.
A sniper? I mean, I would still say the best sniper is the longbow, and I would.
What does the longbow hit for a
body?
shot?
Body 55.
That's not. I think the.
But it's for more range, like
Is it?
Yeah. The Hemlock's still medium, bro. The Hemlock's still medium mid. Oh my god.
Is it?
Anywho,
Go shoot it. I'll tell you what it is. Medium range hip fire. It's medium range hip fire. I'm telling you right now, dude. The hip fire on this gun's crazy, and it's back to. I mean, the only guns I think better than it right now are the
301,
like in all situations,
Volt.
most versatility. I'm gonna put literally the only guns better than it right now. I would say is the care pack weapons.
Not the 301, not the Volt, not the Flatline.
No, I think the Hemlock right now rules out the 301. I can't find a reason to carry a 301 right now. It's just harder to use than the Hemlock.
I think you're smoking crack.
And Hemlock's just better. It's better up close, and it's better far away. I cannot find a reason. Literally, the only reason I could find to use a 301 is that I'm really good with the 301 because it's all I've used for like almost 3 seasons now. It's literally the only gun I've picked up. So I've gotten the recoil pattern down. But the Hemlock, you don't even have to get the recoil pattern down. It's just straight down
pull
for
straight down.
half a little millisecond.
You know who
It's so easy to use.
You know who you sound like that you would like that just is a huge Hemlock praiser?
Who?
I don't know if you heard of him. His name's No Cocoa Puffs.
Dude,
He
that
fucking
guy
loves the Hemlock, dude.
Yeah,
He's like
don't get me started.
He's like a Hemlock Mozambique guy right now, I think.
Dude, the reason
saying
Noko loves the Hemlock because he likes fucking crutch shit in this game, and he's a bad player without it. And that's how I said it. He can 1v1 me if he wants, and I said it. But fuck that dude. I'll aim assist him any day he wants me to aim assist him, and he'll cry about it and just say I aim assisted him. I don't know what to do. But I'm just saying, dude, the Hemlock right now is the best gun in the game. And I realized that today. I mean, I've been padding around and just hip firing it, and I've been running Hemlock Wingman.
Interesting.
And the Wingman's just nice to have as a secondary always, but the Hemlock is so versatile, you almost never pull out the Wingman, just like you would with 301.
I gotta say, I do like when I land and like one of the first guns I find is a Hemlock, and I feel like I'm gonna win my fight. I feel like I'm gonna win.
Especially
my first
now
gun.
with the hip fire. Like before, I was like, it's weak up close, you know.
Yeah.
But with the hip fire now, dude, I can't think of a scenario where I'm not one clipping with a Hemlock.
Interesting.
How are you missing that many shots that you don't one clip someone with a Hemlock?
One clip,
you know,
like one burst.
Exactly. It takes like 2 bursts minimum to kill someone. 1.5 really.
Damn.
But I mean, 3 bursts you're gonna kill someone, and if you don't kill him by the 4th burst, this isn't the game for you. I don't know what to tell you.
So you said you've just been going, octane padding around the map. So we got to reduce jump pad horizontal distance by 10 to 15%. Reduce the rate of octane stem regen from 1.5 to 1 HP per second. Have you noticed any of that? Has it felt different?
Here's what I've noticed. It's not only on the horizontal. The distance of the occ pad is nerfed on the vertical too. Not how high you go, but how far you go.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the vertical jump, you know what I'm saying? And there have been times where I really noticed it's really weak with the vertical jump. You honestly, there's not going to be a lot of times you ever vertical jump off of it anymore.
Yeah. You mean like if you punch it?
No, just walk into it. You know how you go higher?
I don't do that anyways.
Exactly. But now you really won't do it. Like just going the slide into it is way better now.
I think before they added the sliding into it, people were already sliding into it. Like and then they were like, hey,
but the slide into it, I don't notice shit.
Yeah, okay, cool. And that's
Same
the thing.
thing.
That's the thing
Same ability.
That's the thing that they reduced. So when Bloodhound pings a clue for their passive, it will now show their teammates in quick chat how long ago the event took place. Okay, that's cool, I guess. The bow check got a little buff, which
dude, I'll stop you there. Don't tell me what they did to the bow check. I think it's shatter caps or something.
Well, they did something to shatter caps.
Okay. I picked up a bow off drop today, pulled it back, hit an octane for 105 in the head. He died instant. What's up with that? Has it always hit over 100 to the head?
No, it's usually 96. I mean, I guess it depends on.
That's what I'm thinking.
I guess it depends if he has a white helmet or.
He had a white. He had to have had a white helmet.
Yeah,
unless he dropped it in the air for some reason.
True. They didn't increase the damage on it. It says all they did was, they made the draw speed. They slightly reduced it. They increased the amount of arrows you could carry in a brick, and then they increased the amount that you can carry in a slot. Yeah, so they didn't really do anything to it except for.
I don't think anyone was using it because you had to carry so many stacks of ammo.
Maybe
because it really burns
it was from 28 to 32.
Still
added 4 more. Hemlock, we already talked about that. Shatter caps. Short draw damage 4 to 6. Oh wait, damage per pellet increased across all draw strengths. So short draw damage 4 to 6, medium draw 7 to 9, full draw 11 to 12 on the bow check, and on the 30-30, charged pellet damage multiplier increased from 35 to 50%. I don't know because. When I switch to shatter caps, the very few times that I'm using the 30-30 with shatter caps, when I switch to shatter cap mode, I'm not ADSing. I'm just hip firing it. So that really doesn't help me.
And I'm not using the 30-30, nor am I looking for shadow caps ever. This information doesn't matter to me.
I did use it one time, like in one game, and I was like, bro, this actually kind of slaps. And then I just never picked it up again because why? You know? So we got the L-Star. Cool off time slightly increased. Overheat lens replacement time slightly increased. Doesn't say the times that it's increased from though, which is weird. Rounds before overheat reduced at base and all energy magazine tiers. Base 22 to 20, white 24 to 22, 26 to 24, and then 28 to 26. So basically 2 less shots.
It needed a nerf. I mean, I think they're giving it the fucking Spitfire treatment where they
Barely nerf it.
are acting like they're nerfing it, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I I'll say this: the gun ruins arenas.
It shoots too far. It's the distance on it is crazy.
Well, and they need to pick, dude. That's the thing is when they make these guns, they all have their niches. Like I was talking with the Hemlock. I think the Hemlock's best gun in the game right now because it's the most versatile. Is it the best gun up close? Not even a little bit. The fucking Prowler, R9, Volt, fucking every shotgun.
Every shotgun.
I mean, there's so many guns up close that are better than the Hemlock. It's just the Hemlock is better at long range and better at close than any other gun is at both.
For sure.
You know, so like that's where I kind of rank my guns. But when they come out with a gun like the L-Star, like the Spitfire, that is the best gun up close as well as the best gun at range.
Long range.
You gotta like.
Yeah.
It takes the. Well, for one thing, it adds way more RNG to the game, which there's already RNG, but you kind of want to mediate it. You want to kind of average, where the RNGs you got to have a L-Star. Oh, you better get an L-Star. It's the very best gun. You better have a Spitfire. It's the best gun. You have to use that gun. Exactly. This game's boring if you're not using if you're using it, but you have to use it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the L-Star kind of sits. I think it's less popular than the Spitfire was because it's an energy gun and it has a weird reload.
Yeah.
People don't seem to like that, the heat up stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But as you see in high tier lobbies are really good players that practice recoil and know how to control it well. The gun is. Why would you use anything else?
I think
that's a problem to me.
I think it also at first is like it was good before they buffed it, but nobody used it.
It was so good, but nobody used it.
It was good, and I think it's a lot like before the nerf to the Mozambique, which I haven't shot it yet, and it's just a headshot nerf from 1.5 to 1.25. The Mozambique's probably like the second best shotgun. It's probably like EVA 8 then Mozambique, honestly, but nobody. You know, just because of all the past seasons of the Mozambique being dog shit unless it had hammer points, like nobody's going to use it. So it's like a good gun. You could last season, you could have ran L-Star Mozambique and that would have been a really solid loadout. But
Absolutely.
like, it's just people have it in their heads that those guns aren't good.
So then they buffed the L-Star when it didn't need a buff.
Exactly. And now really good players are, well, not even really good players. You don't even have to be.
It's just like how nobody wanted to use a Spitfire because it was gross. It was a really good gun. It was just gross. They didn't want to use it. But when they buffed it into the thing that you had to use to win, everyone started using it. It's just it's a crutch weapon. The L-Star's a crutch weapon.
Yeah.
It sucks because it takes away from the game. It takes away from credibility of good players. Abusing the L-Star to hit Predator. We'll look back on, we look back on several seasons with an asterisk over the Predator badge. We see
unless
Series 3 Pred. Series 3 Pred as a dashboard. Series 2 as the fucking unlimited season where anybody could hit Pred. Fucking 10,000 people hit kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think we'll look back at this season like, oh, it's the L-Star Pred. Like,
I don't know.
He just abused the meta. I
mean, every season somebody abused the meta. It's just
no, but I think there's times where it's really obvious.
Yeah.
Abuse the meta obviously in ranked is the strategy, but I think there's times where it's really obviously, especially if you're streaming you and your 3-stack going L-Star every game. It's just like
But going with that, I mean, and once again, this is like a known player, a known ranked grinder, but like Dropped is number 3, and he's about 10,000 points, 10,000 RP behind number 1. But every time I pop in and watch him, like he's not using an L-Star, he's using a 301 or a Flatline, and a Peacekeeper or a Mastiff. Like he's using traditional guns, and he's also just been running Pathfinder, which has been awesome to see too.
That's what's cool about Apex is, you can use anything as long
Yeah.
as you're good
Yeah.
and as long as you're better.
Yeah.
But there are times where that guy dies to a worse player because the worst player had no stuff.
That's true.
I promise. Like
Yeah,
there's
no,
times
for
where
sure.
he dies to a worse player.
1000%. Number 1 and number 2, I know they've been like top 3 all split long. I haven't watched them at all though.
Hardcore, bro. I can't even imagine doing that grind. Like,
yeah. So we'll get to some more updates here. We have the quality of life updates. I'm just gonna run through these. Shorten the out of bounds timer from 30 seconds to 15 seconds. That's huge for competitive, because some teams didn't qualify the other day because a Valk team.
I noticed that today.
Because a Valk team could go out of bounds and sit up there for almost 30 seconds and not have to fight anybody, which is kind of bullshit.
Kind of big brain.
Yeah, well, it's kind of stupid. But swapping from red to a gold with more health will no longer require a long press. So you don't have to hold to swap.
No. Don't even read that to me, bro. I did it today. I had a red. You know me. I want the gold.
Yeah.
I go to pick up the gold. Luckily, I wasn't in a fight. I didn't need to shield swap it. I just had killed the guy. I want the gold. You know when there's a broken white shield in a box and you have a blue shield on, and there's it's like dimmed out, and there's an X next to the shield.
Yeah.
Like it shows you can't pick it up.
Yeah.
And even if you click on it, it won't put it on you.
Yeah.
That's what it does. You now just can't pick up the gold shield.
No, you're
No, I know.
Huh.
But I did it today.
No, I'm saying, what color was your shield?
Red.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Your shield has to be less than the gold. You have to have less than 100 health. Like,
why?
That's just it's a step in the right direction. I don't know.
No, it's not. Because before, you could drop the red shield for the gold shield if you held down the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Which
you're saying now you have to drop your red shield completely?
Now you have to drop your red shield to pick up the gold shield out of the box.
Damn.
It's whack, bro.
I don't think that's just the thing that hasn't been brought to attention yet. The goal of it was for shield swaps, like real quick in a fight. But yeah,
I noticed it today. It's whack. It's super whack. Maybe they'll fix it. Hopefully they know about it.
Yeah.
I should have clipped it and fucking TikToked it.
If you clip it and put it somewhere, it'll probably get a little bit of love. Evo shields and death boxes now show their health. Is that true? They do that?
Yeah. That's nice. I noticed that.
That's cool.
It's convenient.
So now you can't just accidentally leave a ranked match.
That's nice.
You don't just press like leave. You have to hold to confirm. You have to hold it down.
I like that. I've seen so many clips of people accidentally leaving. It's funny.
Because they didn't know their teammate had like a gold knock. If you get sonar detected, it pops a little emblem of who detected you beside it, since we have so many scan characters now. So like I said, you know where it says sonar detected at the top? Now it has a little picture of Bloodhound's face on the left of it, or Crypto Drone, or...
I feel like I always knew what it was, but
yeah,
you can either see the Bloodhound scan or hear the drone or see the...
Now you know for sure.
But now you know it twice.
Mm-hmm. Bug fixes. Just glitches.
Tap strafe is still there.
Huh?
Tap strafe is still there.
So they put out that in the final testing of it, they actually tested something.
Nice.
And it apparently really fucked something up.
Nice.
Which is what we thought it might do. And anyways, it really messed something up, so they are delaying the tap strafe removal. They do plan to do something with it in the future, but they have to figure it out. So
I wish every controller player would tweet and cry about it.
So
that's what I wish,
bro.
And I wish they would blame Masaki players.
Why?
Because that's what Masaki players did to controller players.
No,
instantly.
They weren't blaming controller players for tap strafe.
They were blaming aim assist.
They weren't blaming aim assist for tap strafe getting removed.
Yeah, they were literally saying controller players complained, and that's why y'all took it out.
Nobody was complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's
That's what the hate was. Why was there so much hate for controller players right after
The
Tap
hate
Stripping was
it was
removed?
it wasn't a hate to controller players.
It was.
No.
100%.
Listen. It wasn't a hate to controller players. It was a hating at the devs for nerfing mouse and keyboard.
Here's a tweet for you. You explain to me if it has anything to do with the devs or tap strafing. Controller players that would still be good without aim assist. Nobody. Who is it? Fucking
Sweet tweeted that about, and then the last thing
Sweet
said
tweeted.
Sniper.
Who did he put? He
Well,
put fucking.
He said in comp.
Yeah. Nobody. But that tweet was 100% stemmed from tap strafing getting removed. I'm fucking mad that controller players.
Yeah, but it was also
controller players what?
It was also Sweet being a troll and farming impressions.
No, but it's not only that. He on top of Noko crying about aim assist and I mean tweet after tweet just acting like a fucking damn fool.
Mm-hmm.
Several just fucking and dude, this is the best part. The amount of controller players that are on the scene, Daltush, for perfect example, the way he fucking handled it was so goddamn cool, dude. And that's the best part about being a controller player is that we fuck girls. And that's the best part because we're so goddamn cool, dude. Holy shit, bro. They want to fucking here's Noko fucking aim assist, dude. And here's fucking Daltush fucking, dude. Just straight fucking over here, dude. He doesn't care. Dude, he doesn't care. He said what did he say? Get shit on? Get fucked?
Something like that.
And he got put for it. For 100%. He got put for that.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite thing is that it sucks to be a mouse and key player because who's representing you is fucking shit, and it's awesome to be a controller player because who's representing me is fucking dude. We're so fucking cool out here. Is all I'm saying. Fuck Noko. Is most of that conversation.
Nice. Well, anyways, yeah, I think that was the patch notes. So, a couple other things that happened. Nicewig gets signed to 100 Thieves.
That's cool.
That's super awesome. That is your most positive guy in the Apex community since day one. Signed to 100 Thieves.
Controller player, by the way.
Controller player, god tier controller player.
I'm sure Noko's licking his balls trying to get into. I can see it.
So that happened. So 100 Thieves is on the Apex scene, which I don't know if you could call Courage being on the Apex scene with 100 Thieves, because I mean he's playing Apex, but I don't think he's not like an Apex content creator.
I don't know if it sticks. I think Mercs was the most like influenced by Apex. I think it was mostly implanted in him, and I'm starting to see him struggle to stay with the whole server issue.
Well, that's of right now. He said next split he's shooting for Pred.
Is he? He's all in.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Well, and they're trying to do ALGS too. Him, Cloak, in 72 hours.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It just part of me wants to think like this frustration was a kind of cop out to that. Like this frustration was to like Mercs being like, oh, the game actually just sucks. Forget all the other shit that I was going for, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which he could totally do. I don't blame him. Plenty of people have. It was cool that he came at all. But another way you could see it is that he's this frustrated because he really does want to be on the game.
Yeah, true.
So there's that. Like that's me. That's why I don't play on Tuesdays. It's because I want to play so bad and I can't. You know.
You don't want to stare at it.
Exactly. It's just so much more frustrating when you are trying to play and you can't, opposed to, especially, I mean, I can't imagine motherfuckers that, and I know I know a guy like Buffalo Leader. He was our shout out a couple of podcasts ago. He's the type of motherfucker that takes off work on Tuesdays. You know, he'll take off work, grind all day long, and then the motherfucker every single time can't play all day long. I'm like, dude, you knew this was gonna fucking happen, but
yeah, you gotta take off Wednesday.
Take off Wednesday. That's what I'm saying. Get a good sleep in Tuesday night. Go to bed early. Wake up early that next morning. things would be running smoother.
One
All
thing,
the sweats had given up by now and went to sleep, and you can go hard.
one thing about Nick Merckx wanting to go for Pred next split is that I don't think he's played a single pub match. Therefore, I think he's never played on Kings Canyon. So he's got to relearn a lot of shit as far as ranked goes and how different
here's my
it
thing.
is.
I know Kings Canyon's changed a lot, but surely Merckx played Season 0 Apex, huh?
He played like a sponsored stream, like when they were hitting everybody.
Kind of like what Doc
stream.
did. He probably did the first Twitch Rivals or some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, though, even if you played back then, the game's so different now.
Yeah, no, it is. The map's so different.
And the Kings Canyon is played different. I think he might, they'll hit Masters again. You might see them go gross and Revtain people. Don't know. But they didn't do it. But when they get Revtained 7 times, which there was a secret nerf to Rev that was not in the patch notes. When he puts his totem down, was
that not in the patch notes?
No, that wasn't the patch notes.
It was leaked before the notes came out.
That when it goes down, it does the wave of
the Lobo wave,
basically.
I haven't even seen it yet. I don't know if nobody's playing Revenant or if
no, nobody's playing. They can't get in.
True.
But yeah, man. So seeing them on Kings Canyon, because right now they don't even have World's Edge down. They just have Lava Siphon and Geyser. I think like they got those 2 places down.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, I think World's Edge is a lot harder to get down than Kings Canyon.
Oh, for sure.
In every way. I think in every way it's hard.
He might actually thrive if he's going to be a G7 warrior on Kings Canyon. Where do you think they'll land? Where do you think they'll pick to land? They were landing, so
I think they'll like that little fucking no-name spot.
I just feel like the loot's not good enough for
Cluster
3 people.
Of buildings.
I think they end up going. Of course, I don't know. Maybe it's just I like to go here. But fuck, what's the place called? The place outside of. I'm just drawing a blank, bro. It's like up. It's got the dragons. Containment, bro.
I was thinking Containment as my second guess just because it's named.
Yeah.
I doubt they go to a no-name place because they don't know.
They don't know.
But yeah, I can see Containment being their drop.
Containment's good because you can get little isolated. You're fighting everybody that's there, and you're probably not going to get pulled up on so quick by another team because where are they coming from?
That is true.
All the big streamers are typically landing Crash Site because that's where the loot is and that's where the action is.
The Crash Site has incredible loot. That shit is crazy.
Has nice loot. But how much longer we got left in this split?
A week, huh?
A week, yeah.
Is it a week?
It's like a week.
That's soon.
Yeah, it is real soon. So yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm ready for some Kings Canyon ranked, bro. It's good to switch it up every now and then. You knocking shit on the floor. Damn. Anything else you got on Apex?
Oh. Not that I can think of.
Not that you could think of. Well, if there's one thing to celebrate for the week, Nice Wig getting signed to 100 Thieves is huge. It's awesome. Good to see. His best friend, Noko, might be there soon. We'll see. Daltouche still hasn't announced his org signing. We'll see.
Dude, here's the thing: is Noko gets signed to 100 Thieves, I'm turning him down, and that's how it's going.
You're turning who down?
It's me or him.
Oh,
it's me.
You know him and Nice Wig are like best friends, though, right?
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Nice Wig.
They were on CLG
Nice
together.
Wig needs a new best friend. Fucking Lulu
could be
needs
Zaddy
a new
Squirt.
boyfriend. The motherfucker.
Do we know who Lulu's boyfriend is? Are we confirmed Noko, or are we just still guessing?
I saw them in a video making food or something. But
they had a stream together, but I don't know. I'll be seeing them in pictures. Like when they go out, it's always like Lulu and Noko beside each other. I don't know.
Yeah, here's what I look for in my best friend or my boyfriend is someone that doesn't make fucking excuses for why they suck. you know, and that's something Noko's really good at. So that's where I'm sticking with it, dude. I've never complained about Master Key, even though it's by far the better uh, input, and
I
everyone
wouldn't say
knows
by
it. And
far.
I don't know where this debate's coming from, and I would say by far, and it's always been by far. Apex
Nah.
is the only game where people think this.
Well,
There's not
yeah,
another
because
game in the world.
Apex they've leveled it a little more. Where now it's
Wow.
just whatever you're more
They've
comfortable on.
they've created a game that's based off of movement and said and given Master Key the keys to the goddamn kingdom, and they've leveled it more. The aim assist on Call of Duty is 5 times. The
I'm
aim
just
assist.
saying you can't say this having never played mouse and key.
I used to play Master Key on every game. That
Apex though. Like
Yeah,
it's
okay,
just
that's
it's
fine.
like different. I don't know.
No, it's not. You, for example, you're by far right now a better player than you ever were on controller.
Yeah, because my thumbs suck. I don't know.
More versatile.
It feels better.
Just a better player, better content, better clips.
Mhm.
Everything has gone up
Yeah.
in every way.
I think it depends on your style of play, and it depends on, I don't know, like.
I think it depends on if you're going to put 8 hours a day into the game or not.
True.
And if you're willing to put 8 hours into the game most days, you need to be on Master Key. Cautions prove this. I mean, countless times motherfuckers have proved this. I think Nice Wig went to Master Key and switched back. Huh?
He wanted to prove that he could hit Predator on mouse and keyboard.
Okay, that's such a rare example of someone that's actually come back to controller.
Yeah, he liked controller more. He just wanted to prove that he could do it also on mouse and key.
But I think like I'm a big controller guy because I'm there for the culture, and I don't ever see myself being a fucking top level player in Apex Legends. I like to make goofy content. But if at any day I decided, you know what, this is my game, I'm gonna be number 1. 100% that day, I'm switching to mouse and keyboard because by far, name the best 3 players.
Like currently in ranked.
Just the best 3 players of Apex Legends.
Okay, so it's gonna be Hal, Sweet, who are both mouse and key, and then like, who would I put third?
Timmy?
Huh?
Would you put Timmy?
Timmy's a good third.
Asu?
Definitely.
Keep going.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's like
when we get to a controller player,
it's like you got like it's like a hamburger, bro. You got mouse and key players at the top. There's a little bit of them.
it's like a hamburger.
All the shit in the middle, like you can give mouse and key players like 1 through 10, but then like 11 through 200 could be controller players, and then you can mix it from there. I don't know. It's one of those conversations and debates that's never going to end. It's going to always have a.
It's ended.
You know,
it's been ended for ever since the
not.
mouse has been invented.
Well, I mean, but that's your thoughts. But like I'm saying, like
that's
people.
every game ever.
But I'm saying,
Dude,
like people.
I used to play Battlefield, Call of Duty, plenty of shooters. I know they're not Apex, but I played countless shooters. Team Fortress. I played countless shooters on mouse and key. Dude, we fucking roasted motherfuckers that tried to play controller on any game. Oh, we made fun of them, dude. What are you doing? You're like a fucking grandpa, you know? Get a fucking setup. Like it was so fucking. And then here's another point, and here's a more from PUBG, because that's probably the newest game I ever played, and then I switched to console. Fortnite was my console. That's when I bought a console, was to play Fortnite with my friends. PUBG's the last thing I played on mouse and key. If you go from there on Fortnite, when motherfuckers started getting adapters to play mouse and key on their Xbox, it was incredibly broken.
Oh yeah, because didn't they also have aim assist?
Maybe, but it was what you complained about.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm putting aim assist. I wouldn't even care if mouse and key player had aim assist. They do on Destiny. They do on plenty of games.
That's
mouse and key
insane.
players do have aim assist. It is insane, but it's just like, sure, you take away another. It's another disadvantage controller players. But that's what I'm saying with Tap Strafe, and that's why nobody was complaining. It's because nobody was surprised. It was just another advantage mouse and key players had. Another small advantage, by the way. Aim assist is a small advantage. Another small advantage the mouse and key community had over controllers. And controller players have always been fighting an uphill battle. We've always known we're the underdog here. We've always known, okay, we're in PC lobbies. That's always been the attitude. But as soon as one controller player kills a fucking mouse and key player, their first reaction, their first sellout fucking excuse is, oh, aim assist. He's the one thing, the fucking one thing mouse and key players don't have. There's nothing else mouse and key players don't have. There's a lot of shit controller players don't have that mouse and key players have. But there's one thing mouse and key players don't have, and they blame that instantly instead of admitting that they're the worst player.
I do hate when they blame it. Like I do hate when mouse keyboard players like blame them dying, even like they just missed shots and they just die and they're just like, oh, he's on controller. I do think it's stupid and cringe, and I don't do it anymore. I used to think like, oh, that's why I got destroyed. I mean, sometimes it is, but a lot of times if you would just hit your shots, you won. But I'll end it with saying like their only real argument that I've heard, like I heard Rogue say this like seasons ago, was that at the end of the day, it's a shooting game, and whoever can shoot better wins, and that's like the only argument. Because they do have, I mean, controller players. I don't know why controller players can't move while they loot. It seems like it was such a simple thing. Like you could just like hit.
Like it would be.
Like it seems like such a simple fix.
Here's my thing about hitting shots though, is aim assist has such little to do with who can shoot the best. Who can shoot the best is, okay, casual players are probably going to shoot better than casual players on controller because aim assist, whatever, it helps. But someone that's perfecting their fucking effort, playing their esport, I've seen Shroud play video games, dude. I've seen him fucking turn 180, headshot a guy, 360, fucking this way, headshot a guy.
He's facing the same way?
He's facing the same way just to do it. I've seen Shroud kill fucking 30 people in PUBG in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's a god.
The sensitivity, the fucking, if you're playing the game to perfect it at this high level and you're Noko, hey, dude, you're making millions playing this game. You're doing it all day long. Not once should you ever complain about aim assist, because even with aim assist, they're at a disadvantage. No matter what, the dude playing 2 hours a day that just got yelled at by his wife to get off the game is at a disadvantage because you've been playing all day, dude.
Yeah. No, I agree. I hate the complaining too. I agree, but
big bitch moves.
We'll move on from there. I was kind of trying to end the Apex segment on a positive note, but it was we'll just go back to nice. We'll just go back to the nice week. Got signed by 100 Thieves. Anyways, so we're gonna kind of transition here for a few minutes, not too long. We had football this week. First week of football back. It was awesome. I loved it. We were at Wild Wings together watching it until you had to go move that tree out of the road to help that family, your neighbors, get across. So good on you for picking up that tree and moving it.
Then I won $2,000.
What's your? Yeah, you won $2,000 on DraftKings. That was crazy, bro. Crazy. You got me looking at my lineup this week.
Bro, I was in my car driving.
Most of the time for the season, by the way.
Yeah, no, dude, I just spent my whole fab budget in my league that I have most of on fucking Eli Mitchell. Nice. I'm broke now, but
nice.
It's probably a bad move, but I had to do it. Dude, while I was driving there, I ended up winning $2,000. But while I was driving there, dude, I went from $500,000 to $50,000, back up to like $100,000. Like it just kept fucking moving around because it was the Millie Maker, the one that you can first place wins $1 million. And dude, the whole time I was 15 points away from the top guy,
from the Millie.
And dude, that was with Mostert sitting there with 2 points, who got hurt on the fucking second play of the game. Who, by the way, rushed twice for 20 yards. He was getting 10 yards of carry when he rushed. His backup came in, scored 22 points.
Damn.
Bro, I was 15 points away from $1 million.
We go again.
We go again, dude. And do we go again,
Well,
dude.
let me tell you what happened in my league that I almost won $2,000 in, but then I ended up winning 25. That's just how it works sometimes. This guy, so I played, mine was the captain's league, which if you don't know.
You were Saints heavy, huh?
Yeah, so, because it's just one game. It's not throughout the day. So if you're not a degenerate gambler like us, basically, I chose the Saints-Packers game because I'm a Saints fan, so I was rooting hard for them. And I pick a captain, and the captain gets 1.5 times their points. So, like, if he got 2 points and he's my captain, though, he's got 3 now. It's like that. So you pick your captain and then 5 more players, and you have your amount of money that you can spend. This one guy submitted, I don't know how many lineups he submitted. I don't know how many you were allowed to do, probably 5. But he got first place, second place, 4th place, and 7th place. Because he submitted the same lineup, just switched out the captains in each one.
That's so smart.
This man just made over 3 racks by doing that. Isn't that crazy, bro?
Dude, I've never thought about doing that.
And now look at us thinking about
I'm
doing
going to do it for tomorrow's game, bro.
Yeah, maybe. Fuck tomorrow's game.
I know, but it's, dude, think about it.
Washington and Giants.
Here's the thing.
You going to pick both defenses? You going to start both defenses?
I think the Giants win. But, dude, Washington's defense as your captain, what do you think?
Danny Dimes is not doing anything, so maybe.
But here's my problem. Daniel Jones is 4-0 against Washington in his career.
And they don't have Fitzpatrick, right?
Yeah, Fitzpatrick's out. Both offenses suck balls. Both defenses are really good.
So who's our best offensive player in this game? Saquon?
Antonio Gibson, I think.
Antonio Gibson?
Saquon's still pretty limited, I think. He'll probably get
True.
about 10 carries.
True.
And at Washington, you can't run the ball against. So unless he's getting a lot of passing work, I think he's kind of shot. I like Sterling Shepard and Antonio Gibson. Sterling Shepard for the Giants, Antonio Gibson for the I almost said the wrong word.
Yeah.
Washington football team.
You know, so his first place in the Saints-Packers game, his first place team, you know who his captain was?
Who?
Jawan Johnson, bro. The tight end.
Come on. Nobody knew that was going to happen.
Nah, it's just he had to.
What the fuck?
He just subbed him in and out, you know.
To be fair, I did pick up Jawan Johnson like 8 weeks ago in fantasy, in Dynasty. So I just say sitting there on my bench.
So
I don't know what to do with him.
So not from a fantasy standpoint, but what was one of your biggest takeaways from this week? What was one of the biggest things you noticed this week that you were maybe surprised about?
The Cowboys are going to win the division.
Okay.
Which I had them like second or third, so that's not a huge deal.
You got to be careful with the like week 1. Well, actually, I'm gonna get here in a second, but go for it.
And dude, I don't know if the Lions are even a bad team.
Maybe. I don't know. The Niners have always been inconsistent over the last couple of years. I don't know.
Yeah, but defensively, they're usually up there.
Usually pretty solid.
Defense is good. I think Jared Goff looked good, which is gross to say.
Yeah,
Jared Goff is my least favorite football player of all time. I can't stand him. I think he's really bad at football. But the amount of times he just rolled out of the pocket and threw a fucking 10-yard first down to one of his running backs he was just inching his way down the field. He was doing what he could. And there's that. A
couple of things that I noticed. Number one, and we can comment on these as we go. Number one, Aaron Rodgers looks out of it, bro. He's not there to play football.
That's definitely the worst game of his career.
Definitely. And it wasn't even, it just looked like he wasn't even trying at points. The one interception he threw that was like
it was against
15
a really good defense.
But that's the thing is like I believe the Saints have a really good defense.
Like a top 3.
Week 1, it's hard. You don't want to overreact to things like are the Eagles that good, bro, or is Atlanta that bad?
I think Atlanta's
or was it a little bit of both? Kyle Pitts, bro. What's his season look like?
Here's the thing, like Tom Brady, we've been saying year after year, Matt Ryan's done. And year after year, Matt Ryan's thrown one of the most yards in the NFL. But this year,
healthy Julio.
I think we got it. I think this year, maybe Matt Ryan's done. Without Julio there, exactly. Julio was his fucking cure. Anytime Matt Ryan was in trouble, Julio was his guide. And
So
Yeah, I don't know.
right now, going into week 2, I need you to pick who is going to have. I need you to rank the 3 worst records at the end of the season. Okay? We're going to do the Falcons. We're going to do the Lions. And we're going to do the Texans.
This is the one part's easy for me. Texans are gonna have the worst record.
You think they're gonna? They look good. They didn't look.
Yeah.
They didn't look terrible.
Dude,
Tyrod Taylor looked good, bro.
Dude,
He had 2 touchdowns. He had a couple hundred yards. No picks. No sexual assault cases. Like he looked great.
I will say Tyrod looked better than I thought he would ever look. But dude, the Texans looked real bad still. And I know they blew out Jacksonville.
Who is gonna be the worst? Who is gonna be the worst team in the league?
Somehow Jacksonville looked worse.
They're gonna have the worst record.
I still think they might end up with more wins than the fucking
Texans. Damn.
I think so, dude. Just because schedule-wise, I think maybe Jacksonville wins a few. But the Texans, just their backfield. I mean, I think Mark Ingram had 26 carries
for almost 100 yards.
For 87 yards.
Oh wow, we both said 87. That's crazy.
I think it was 87, but that's bad. And he was their starting running back, and they had 3 rushing touchdowns against the worst defense. But they ran what was that like 3.3 yards a carry?
Who do they got next week?
Against the worst Browns, I think.
Oops.
I think it's Browns because I started Browns in all my DraftKings.
Yeah, it is the Browns. You're right.
Yeah, Browns defense in all my DraftKings.
It's in.
We're gonna see this week.
It's in Cleveland.
If they're actually good,
it's in Cleveland too.
Here's the thing: if they score 1 touchdown against the Browns, I will admit the Texans are decent and better than Jacksonville this year.
All right, so go for it. What are you gonna say?
But yeah, I think the Texans are the worst. I think Jacksonville just has a lot of room to improve. They have a sophomore undrafted running back that was a stud last year, and they have who's still learning how to be a pro in the NFL. And they have a completely green rookie quarterback, but isn't at all scared to fucking sling, dude.
Yeah, well,
he's got no job to lose. He's got no one behind him to take his job.
Some of those interceptions weren't even in the area of a receiver.
No,
so he's not scared of shit.
That was bad, but he is not scared to sling. I think there's only room to go up from there. He can only get more cautious, but it's harder to make a quarterback. For instance, maybe Joe Burrow. I think it took him a long time to be confident enough to be able to hit those fucking.
Well, he's different now. He's trying to develop confidence in his knee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even his rookie year, it took him a couple weeks to even start throwing downfield a lot and be confident in his receivers and grow that fucking connection. But dude, I mean, Trevor Lawrence, he looked bad. He looked just about as bad as a rookie quarterback can look getting thrown out there.
Except 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. But
except 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. He's slinging. He's got big balls. And I just think rookies improve throughout the year. I think if he's slinging like that, we might be looking at, if they're throwing the ball a lot, which they'll be down a lot, so they'll be throwing the ball a lot, we might be looking at fucking Justin Herbert scale numbers. Yeah. I mean, this motherfucker's already got 300 yards. I don't think Herbert played the first game last year.
I don't know.
I think Lawrence is going to play one more game than Herbert. He might break his record. He's on track.
Because we have an extra game. We have an extra game this year.
Exactly.
So,
holy shit.
Real quick, give me one. Yeah, but will the records count the same? That's why I don't like fucking with the amount of games. Anyways, give me one super overreaction. Give me one. Not that you think is an overreaction. Your prediction, like you say something, like if I was like,
take,
like a hot take, super overreaction. Give it to me.
Wow. Here's the thing, Ravens, they're not going to the Super Bowl. It's over. They've lost too many players.
I don't know.
That's not that hot of a take.
Yeah.
That's not that hot of a take. I think it was a hot take saying they're going to the Super Bowl. Fuck, man. I feel like the NFL is so boring right now because
Let me give you mine.
Yeah. Please.
Mac Jones is going to be a top 10 quarterback at the end of the season.
Ooh. I don't hate that. I don't.
Dude, he looked good. They lost by 1 point.
He looked good.
But he looked good.
I think the Patriots will be a top 10 team, maybe.
That's
I just don't know if Mac Jones will be in the top 10 of fantasy just because.
I don't know. I don't think about fantasy, but I think he's going to be like QBR. Like I think
Well,
when we look back, we're going to be like he was a top 10 quarterback. Holy shit!
Yeah, they're mega efficient. I think he's going to be surprisingly efficient for his But as far as for fantasy, the bad factors for him are good defense.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're definitely a defensive team.
Yeah, he's not going to need to throw the ball that much. They'll probably be leading a lot of games. And on offense, they're a very run-heavy team, as well as they're kind of weak at wide receiver. They got good tight ends.
They got 17 running backs, so
I think they're kind of weak at wide receiver. But yeah, I like that. I could see that. I think I really can't think of a super hot take.
That's okay.
Tampa Bay still look like the best team in the NFL.
NFC? Or
NFL.
In the NFL. Oh. Yeah, see, and that's another one. We don't know. I don't know how good the Cowboys are. I don't know if the Bucks played bad. Like
I think the Cowboys offense is really good, but even when the Bucks, here's the thing, is nobody, and I got excited for the Cowboys. I thought we looked great.
Well, and those Cowboys receivers are really talented. So
dude, they might be the best duo in the NFL as far as receiver stack. It's them or Metcalf and Lockett, I think. But
yeah, Metcalf and Lockett's solid too.
It's pretty close. But I think I mean, and Dak and Russell are real close too. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're way better.
Zeke and Sean Alexander are pretty close too.
Yeah, right. Fucking. I don't know. Honestly, Zeke and Chris Carson seem a little close right now, and Zeke should be better, but I don't know.
Tony Pollard, TP.
I think in that last minute where Brady got the ball, we all knew it was over.
Yeah, everybody did.
Like there was no pressure. So that's where I see them being. It's not that they are going to blow out every team. It's that they are going to. I mean, they're going to have one of the highest third down completion rates. They're going to have one of the highest. I mean, Brady's always been that guy that gets the ball in the last minute and drives it down for a touchdown. He's not nervous. He's got nothing inside. He's dead inside. He's got nothing. So they just looked like the best team in the NFL to me. Kansas City looked like the best team. Other than them, they did. Kansas City looked. I mean, they were down. Their defense sucks.
Pat Mahomes does Pat Mahomes shit.
And Pat Mahomes threw the ball to Tyreek Hill, and nobody could do anything about it. And that's we're looking at another repeat, I think.
All right, so
Josh Allen, here you go. Josh Allen is not a top 5 quarterback this year.
Not a top 5? Outside of the top 5?
Yeah, he'll be top 10 still, but he's not a top 5 quarterback.
Better than Mac Jones? He'll finish better.
I think a little bit better than Mac Jones.
All right. This is what we're about to do here. You ready? Real quick. It's kind of a rapid fire type deal. I'm going to give you each game this week. You're going to tell me who's going to win. You just got to say their name. So like first one, Giants at Washington.
Giants.
Raiders at Steelers.
Steelers.
All right, and then we got Niners at Eagles.
Niners. I wanted to pick the Eagles a little bit, but the Niners.
It's in Philly. It's in Philly.
I got the Niners. I don't see Philly.
Texans at Browns.
Browns.
All right, we got
still easy.
Broncos at Jaguars.
Broncos.
All right, we got Saints at Panthers.
Saints. I fucking hate that, but the Saints.
Rams at Colts.
Rams.
All right. Bills at Dolphins.
That's a better one. That one's good. The Bills looked bad last week.
Yeah, but the Steelers defense. Oh man, the Steelers defense looked good.
It's good. It's good. Steelers offense did not look good though.
No.
I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go the Dolphins here.
I knew you were gonna pick the Dolphins. Every year there's that surprise like 0-2 team. We gotta have the 0-2, the surprise 0-2 team. You know what I mean? Where Bills at Dolphins. Patriots at Jets.
Patriots.
Bengals at Bears.
The Bengals surprised last week. I'll give them that. But Bears, I think, win this.
Bears at
Especially if
home.
they'll put fucking Fields in.
Bears at home. Falcons at Tampa Bay. This game might be 70-3.
Yeah, dude, and Brady's gonna play the whole time. He's not even gonna come out.
He's gonna play till halftime, bro.
Oh my god!
All right, Vikings at Cardinals.
Wow, Cardinals.
Yeah.
I just think the Vikings O-line looks sketchy, and the Cardinals
Cardinals
pass
take that.
rush was out of control. But yeah, keep going. JJ Watt is a good addition. That's crazy.
Titans at Seahawks.
This is gonna be a good game right here, dude. The scoring, I mean, DraftKings wise, if you can play any of these guys, it's a good play.
Good captain's game.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks in this one, but it's close.
It's close. Then we got Cowboys at Chargers.
This one, okay, you know what I said about the other game? Forget it. Dude, this game is going to have so many points in it. The Cowboys just lost their best defensive player to, I don't know if it's season ending.
But he's not in this game.
He's not in this game. So the Cowboys, I'm telling you, aren't going to stop one drive. So that means...
Chargers scoring 45.
And Dak Prescott
is going to score 38.
Sling. I mean, they're going to be throwing the ball. They're going to...
This might be a good captain's game.
I have a DraftKings lineup right now that's not even captain's game, and it only has these two teams in it with, I think, one other player. But it's literally these two teams. That's the whole lineup because I know they're going to be throwing the ball this way and throwing the ball that way. Because the Cowboys do really well. I think the Cowboys lose this game.
Chargers, nice.
But
a little surprised.
It's going to be 40-40.
Bro, well, and then
There's going to be 80 points in this
One
game.
thing I've been hearing about this game, and then I'm going to move on. It's a Chargers home game, but there's going to be more Cowboys fans than Chargers fans. I heard it's going to be like 84% Cowboys in the stands.
Dude, there's going to be 80 points scored in this game, I can promise.
Oh, between the two teams? Maybe, yeah. Chiefs, Sunday night game, Chiefs at Ravens.
Chiefs.
All right, and then the last one, Monday night, Lions at Packers. This might be a gross game. I don't know. I'm staying away from this game. I'm not picking anybody from this game.
This is what the doctor ordered for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he just needs a win. He's about to go carve these motherfuckers up. If Garoppolo was able to fucking carve these motherfuckers like he did, Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers are about to really, dig deep. These
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams going to have 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones is going to have 1. Fucking Aaron Rodgers about to throw 3 touchdowns. It's going to be Aaron Rodgers. Here's the thing, the history of Aaron Rodgers, every time he's had a downer, every time he's had a shit game, he is known to come back and really bounce back the next game. And I think that's just the motivation of an MVP, a motivation of a champion, motivation of a motherfucker that likes to win and wants to prove everyone wrong all of the times. So I think he comes in this game and absolutely carves up the Lions, shows them that they are one of the worst teams in the NFL, and they should act like it. You piece of shit, Jared Goff, you fuck.
So Green Bay wins this game by how many points?
I would be willing to say they win by 21 points.
21, not bad, respectable.
Not bad, yeah.
21, but it feels a lot worse.
Yeah, I think the line. I mean, Green Bay's defense kind of sucks. I give the Lions 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
But I just think Green Bay's about to really sling here. I hope it's a shootout. I would love to see that, but
nice.
I don't think Jared Goff's capable of a shootout.
Yeah,
I think he got really good when San Francisco's second string defense came in, and
facts.
That's kind of what happened. But
cool. All right, well, that is it for the podcast this week. Couple of things. Let us know if you like these football takes. Not necessarily like if you like them, but if you like that we do them. If you like them as part of the podcast. If you want it to be a separate episode, let us know. We can definitely make that work. We can record this into 2 parts, make it 2 episodes. We're just trying to kind of figure out what y'all want from us, what we want to do, because we're pretty flexible, not physically, but like mentally flexible, so we could do lots of different things.
If you want to win money this weekend on DraftKings, you need to have Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb in a lineup. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, there we go. Also, a little thing we want to start doing, kind of like a little mailbag segment, and I'm gonna put our email in the description. So it's just M. I didn't get to come up with this. It just made this for me. Just M8451@gmail.com. I'm gonna have it down below. If you want to ask Malik questions, you want to ask me questions, you want to ask us questions about Apex, about football, about life in general. It can be, this has no restrictions. You can ask us about anything. Now, if we read it and it's something really stupid, we might call you out and said, look what this idiot said. Look what Charcoals wrote us, bro. This dumb motherfucker. But and we might just not do it. But like legitimately, like you want just any kind of questions, anything you want to know, anything you want to ask. Hit us with it in the Gmail that I will be linking in the description below. Leave a like, leave a comment. You got a streamer of the week?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stereo Mike.
Stereo Mike. Every time I hear something like adjective Mike, I just think of different versions of Michael Scott.
Okay.
Yeah, just
now I'm probably gonna do that.
Prison Mike and like the Fat Mike.
Prison
and,
Mike.
Like, Prison Mike. Yeah, you know what I mean. I forgot what this guy's name the other day was, but I was like, this is just another version of,
Well,
Prison
Stereo
Mike.
Mike has a Apex podcast too, where he interviews Apex creators like twice a week or some shit. I've been on it twice.
That's
I'm
what's up.
But he's kind of a good friend on TikTok. He's blown up recently. He's got a lot of connections, knows a lot of people, and he's a fucking super dope dude. Canadian.
Nice.
Another fucking Canadian.
Another fucking Canadian. Love it. Love Canadians. Mine is going to be Def Can't Game. It's one of the homies. I met him in Caution's chat. We are both Caution mods, and we play Apex sometimes. He plays a couple different things. Also, interesting thing about him, he is a cybersecurity expert. So if you go to his stream, he has like a little channel points reward, and it's not very much, but it's like cybersecurity questions and just all kinds of things like that. If you're into nerd stuff, and then he plays Apex, he plays all kinds of games. I've seen him play a lot of different things recently. There's a lot of Apex creators playing different games recently because Apex is unplayable, literally, for some people. So, like I said, thank y'all for stopping by. If you're listening, driving in the car right now, if you're at home listening to us, watching us on the tube, or you just have us beside your head playing as you fall asleep because you love our graceful voices, y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and night, and we will see y'all next week, and we'll see if Zaddy Squirt got his picks right. Don't know. We'll see. Take it easy.